Hey Bradley. We're simplifying this expression right here. Was the problem that you had struggles on. And I can't tell whether it's something that you don't know or something that you're just not being careful on. So I'd like to go through it and see if that helps you. Okay. Now, when fractions or rational expressions are simplified, it's when you know there are no common factors in the numerator and denominator. So it helps to factor them both. So in the numerator, that's reasonably straightforward. You have the first terms have got to be x, and the lasts have got to multiply to give negative 12 and add to give positive 4. So I believe plus 6 and minus 2 fill the bill in that regard. Okay, so we have x plus 6, x minus 2 equals x squared minus 2x plus 6x, that's 4x minus 12. So we're good up there. Now, I'm thinking because of the way you've done the problem that you caught the trick we have to do downstairs. 2 minus x is a perfectly legitimate expression. It can't be factored any further, and yet it can be re-expressed to be more useful to us in factoring by pulling out the factor negative 1. So negative 1 times what equals 2? Well, that's negative 2. Negative 1 times what equals negative x? Well, that would be positive x. So in other words, this thing becomes x plus 6 times x minus 2 divided by negative 1 over negative 2 plus x can maybe better be recognized as x minus 2, just swapping the order of those things. Well, now that we've got that, we see we've got x minus 2 as a factor in both the numerator and denominator, and so it cancels. And what that's left is x plus 6 over negative 1, which is negative x plus 6. Okay? And let's see how that compares to what you wrote down. That's the correct answer, and you threw in a minus. So it's just being real careful when you're factoring out that negative 1 to remember that factoring out negative 1 changes the sign of both items inside, changes both the sign of the 2 and the sign of negative x. And so I just recommend finding that problem. It's called problem 11.2.43, 11.2.43, and just working it over and over and over again until you get it right consistently. And so you're remembering to do that distributive property correctly. I hope that helps.